Hey guys, it's Tom. Welcome to another travel vlog. It's going to be a few episodes in this series because I'm going to take you to 3 cities in Europe. I can't wait to tell you where I'm going. I'm super excited because we're going to 3 cities and countries in 7 days in Europe just to catch the last couple of weeks of summer in Europe. And you guys know how much I love summer in Europe. It's absolutely amazing. Let's start our vlog and get down to Europe and spend 7 days on an adventure, just me and you. Okay, so happy because we got on the flight. My itinerary is still going to be in check. I got my boarding pass. I got a mobile one, so it's better, like, save trees and paper, you know. But we're going to go to Vienna in Austria. So my itinerary is going to be 3 days in Vienna, or 3 nights in Vienna. Then we're going to take the train to Bratislava, Slovak Republic for 1 night. And then take the train or boat, I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. We're going to go to Budapest in Hungary for 3 nights and then back to Dubai. Hey guys, welcome to Vienna, Austria. I'm really super tired actually. When I just think about how I got here, it just makes me even more tired. To tell you the story, I worked on a flight from Seoul, South Korea to Abu Dhabi. Then I had to drive 1.5 to 2 hours to Dubai just to catch my flight to Vienna. And on top of that, I didn't know if I was even going to get on this flight. I had a couple of other backup destinations just in case, but luckily I got on the flight, so I had to book everything within 30 minutes or an hour before takeoff, so I'd have somewhere to stay tonight. When I landed, I was supposed to take a train into the city, but got super lazy because I was really tired. So I took the easy way out and got one of those airport taxis, and it was a little bit expensive actually. It wasn't a long ride at all. It was only about 15-20 minutes, but it cost 36 euros if you want to get a taxi from Vienna International Airport to the city center. My hotel is located right smack bang in the city center of Vienna. First impressions of Vienna? Well, it is a beautiful city. It's very, very clean, and I was really surprised that there's not many people walking on the streets. I mean, I got to the city center around 10, and I would have expected a lot of people walking around. There were still people at cafes and restaurants, but there was not too many people walking around the city, which I kind of prefer. Sometimes I don't like big crowds. I get really tense around big crowds of people, so I like that. But let's see how it is tomorrow. But other than that, yeah, the people are really nice. When I checked into the hotel, the reception was super nice to me and gave me all of these flyers and leaflets on what I can do in Vienna. He was so helpful, so thank you. I'll continue my first impressions on Vienna at the end of tomorrow's day, so that'll be a more accurate first impression of Vienna. I'm excited. Let's go and explore Vienna tomorrow. Good morning. We're going to be exploring all about downtown Vienna. And I'm really lucky with the weather. People have been telling me that it's been amazing weather this week, so I'm super lucky that I get to close out the European summer here in Austria, in Vienna. So I found a free walking tour, which is just 10-15 minute walk from my hotel. So we're going to go and catch that, see some sights, and then I'm going to go back to the sites that we went to and take a closer look just for you guys, so you guys get a look and feel of what Vienna's like. You know, Vienna's actually been voted as the most livable city city in the world for 2018. It just edged out Melbourne after being runner-up for a couple of years, so kind of hurts I'm from Australia. So let's see how livable Vienna actually is. So I can't wait to go and explore it more and show you guys all about Vienna for today and tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned for my travel vlogs. Let's go and catch our free walking tour downtown. So I went to go for the tour, but it was cancelled because the tour guide wasn't able to make it. I think the tour guide got in an accident, so actually I'm really worried what kind of accident the tour guide's in. But they're going to have another one at 2:30, so in the meantime let's go and get some souvenirs. So of course I gotta stop by Starbucks while I'm waiting for my tour at 2:30. I decided to get a SIM card actually. It's really nice if you've got some connection with data while you're traveling around, and I went to a couple of phone shops. I found a place called A1 and I got the SIM card, and it costs 10 euros for the SIM card, and you get 5 GB worth of data, which is amazing, especially if you're traveling to other EU countries. You can use it there. So I told them I'm going to Bratislava and Budapest, so they said yeah, perfect, there's still EU countries so you can use your GB there. So it lasts for 1 month, which is pretty cool, but I wanted to top it up and get an extra 16 GB worth of data. So 16 GB worth of data in all EU countries for 1 month, plus them setting it up for you. It cost me 36 euro, which is I think pretty cool. It's saving me a lot of trouble, and I can keep in touch with my mom, Skype with her whenever I want to, Facebook calls. Pretty cool. So get to A1 if you are in Vienna to get that SIM card for data around the EU. So let's check out some of the magnets that I got. So here's a Vienna one, which is pretty cool. I like this one. There's another one here. I just think it's hilarious, this keychain. It says, "No kangaroos in Austria," because people always get mixed up with Austria and Australia. I think that's just so funny. The tourists come here looking for kangaroos. So there's no kangaroos in Austria. So we're here at St. Stephen's Cathedral, here smack bang in the middle of downtown Vienna. This is one of the most popular tourist attractions here. It was built in the 1300s, and it's a really, really iconic building here in the middle of Vienna. Now I'm here on the North Tower. It costs me, well, okay, to get into St. Stephen's Cathedral it doesn't cost anything, but if you want to get up to the North Tower, where I am now, it's 6 euros to get upstairs to the North Tower. So let's check out some of the views around the North Tower of St. Stephen's Cathedral. Some really, really amazing views up here at the North Tower. So when you get to St. Stephen's Cathedral, don't skimp out, pay that 6 euro to get up here and have an amazing view of downtown Vienna. So just one last thing I wanted to see at St. Stephen's Cathedral is the catacombs downstairs. It's kind of like the grave. I'm just waiting for the tour time, which is 2 o'clock. Cutting it a bit close because our free tour is at 2:30, so it's cost €6 to get in. I heard it's pretty cool, so let's go and check it out. So I've just come out of St. Stephen's Cathedral, and unfortunately we weren't allowed to film or take any pictures of the catacomb downstairs, so I'm super sorry I couldn't show you guys, but it's really worth to go down and have a look, even for the €6. It's just super interesting that that's where a lot of people were buried down there from the Great Plague of Vienna. It's really, really interesting. The tour guide tells you a lot of history. I feel really, really bad that I couldn't record anything, but still it was worth going down to the catacombs, so do that if you come down to St. Stephen's Cathedral. So now I gotta run to our free walking tour at 2:30. Let's head down to the meeting point. Hello, can I have 2 scoops and a cone, please?
Okay. Which flavor?
Do you have the cheese fig available?
Cheese fig, yeah.
Yes, and also apple strudel. It's such a warm day today. Of course, I found an excuse to get some ice cream. So I've got 2 really, really local flavors. It's apparently the world's best ice cream in this shop. I got the apple strudel on top, and then I got the cheese and fig ice cream on the bottom. And let's have a taste. It's amazing. It's like an apple pie. The cheese and fig, it's beautiful. I wouldn't have thought that it would be nice together, but it's super, super good. Guys, I think that was the world's best ice cream, like seriously. And it was only €3 for 2 scoops, that's so cheap. But those flavors, cheese and fig, yum, and apple strudel, oh my god, amazing. And horses behind me, look. So we just finished the walking tour. That was really amazing. Marie's a really good tour guide for welcome to Vienna tours. Free, just give a tip of course. Nice gesture. But I'm feeling super hungry. My friend just sent me a really cool restaurant that she suggested, so let's go and find some Viennese food. So we're here at Figlmueller, which is a really, really popular Schnitzel restaurant here in Vienna. Have to have a Schnitzel when you're in Austria. So I've just ordered the famous pork Schnitzel of theirs, and it comes with a side of like a potato salad. That's apparently the most traditional way of having a Schnitzel here. And then I found this really cool drink. If you have a look, it's called Radler. So Radler is basically beer mixed with lemonade. So I guess it's like beer with Sprite, I guess. So let's taste it. It's really good. I'm not usually a fan of beer, but I like how it cuts out about 80% of the beer taste. And I can really taste the lemon in there. It's super nice, but I really can't wait for this Schnitzel. Super hungry, so I've been walking all day. So let's wait for our main course. So here's my amazing pork Schnitzel here at Figlmueller. It looks amazing. I can't believe how huge it is too. There's my potato salad on the side. But this Schnitzel, it's amazing. the size of my head, I think. So just come out of the restaurant, Figlmueller, and it's really amazing what I had. I've had a lot of schnitzels and usually they're really oily, but here it's still deep fried, but you don't even taste any oil on it, which is amazing. So that's good for those who don't want to have too much oil. Also that radler that I had, lemonade and beer, amazing. It's super light, really good with what I had, and the potato salad was really well seasoned too. So if you're going to be in Vienna and you want some typical Viennese or Austrian food, come to Figlmueller and they'll really set you up. They're really good at suggesting what you can have. The entire menu is completely Austrian, so you can't go wrong in this restaurant. So let's go for a walk before we head back to the hotel. So just here watching the sunset here in Vienna. This is the Danube Canal and it's absolutely breathtaking. It's amazing just watching everyone just walk around, you know, having a drink, socializing, meeting friends. It's the end of a long work day and it's just nice to see everyone in good spirits and heading home, to be honest. So I think I've got a really good view at the moment. My hotel is just behind me actually, so I'm super lucky with the location there. Let's just continue to enjoy the sunset views of Vienna. So I'm back in the hotel now, guys. So what did you think of today? I actually thought it was really good considering it was my first day. So let me give you some of my first impressions of Vienna, Austria. Well, first of all, what can I say badly? The only thing bad I can really say is there were a lot of people walking around, so it was a bit of a pain to bump into a lot of people. So many tourists, but of course Vienna is a really popular city to visit as a tourist. So of course you're not gonna get away from any tourists. Other than that, this city is absolutely beautiful. Super rich in history. The architecture is just gorgeous. Whatever building you look at, it's absolutely amazing. And also the food's really amazing. So I'm starting to understand more why Vienna is 2018's most livable city. And talking to a few locals, they also say that the standard of living is also very high here too. That's another reason why it ranked #1. It was a good surprise to see the sunset right across from my hotel. It's the Danube Canal right across from my hotel, and I was walking back, I was about to go back upstairs and I thought, wow, that's a nice sunset over there. So I went onto the bridge and captured an amazing sunset, and I just love the vibe of sunsets. I just love how sunsets, whatever happened during the day, if you catch a sunset, it'll just completely wash out everything bad that happened to you that day. And I just love how that effect of a sunset, it just has that effect on me. That's why every single day, wherever I'm in the world, I always try and catch a sunset. So make sure you do that too if you are in any city in the world. So thank you for watching today's travel vlog, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope that I gave you some good first impressions of Vienna, but tomorrow in episode 2 we're going to dive in a bit deeper into the history, architecture, and the general culture and vibe of Vienna. So make sure you stick out and stay around for that video. There's going to be a link coming up straight after this. I'm a solo traveler. I love traveling alone. If you are traveling alone too, check out my vlogs because I think they're really going to help you to be more confident in traveling alone. Some people always tell, or a lot of people tell me, how do you travel alone, Tom? Well, I tell them, well, why not? I love traveling alone. It's a path to self-discovery, a path towards self-confidence and self-acceptance, and also washing out any insecurities too. That's why I love traveling alone. Try and get a chance if you do that, and check out my channel to see my other travel vlogs. So until episode 2, which is tomorrow, let's get to bed. I'm gonna have an early night, and just so I can show you a bit more of Vienna tomorrow. So until then, see you later.